はい、それではですね、今回は、MLB ザ・ショー17を、やっていこうと、思いますので、よろしくお願いします。それでは行きましょう。本日からは、カブスですね、シカゴカブスと、3連戦ということで、頑張っていきましょう。さあ、昨年のね、ワールドチャンピオンチームということなんで、ちょっとね、かなり手強いと思いますが、頑張っていきましょう。さあ、先発は、チェンですね。かなりの選手がですね、調子が良くなってますね。リアルミュートが疲れてる。あとはエリッチも疲れてる。まあしょうがないやつやな。 OK 行きましょう。さあ、それではね、今日も頑張っていこうと思います。さあ、カブスなんでね、かなり手強そうですね。
We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Chicago Cubs. Two of the game's best bats slug it out back in just a moment.
戦ですね。
John Lester be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's a rare breed in today's
レスターです
game.
ね。
He doesn't rely on
3
strikeouts,
勝
average
4
of
敗
less than 7 strikeouts per
4.53 と
9. So they're going to put the ball in play on him.
まあなかなかの
He's a guy that's going to use his
成
defense.
績できてますね。
Almost like a
サウスポー
throwback
ですか。
to yesterday.
And as Ichiro makes his way to the box, it's officially time for baseball here.
さあ、1番、今日はイチローですね。
Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, they won their game last night. I think that's a big sign. They're starting to play good baseball. I talked to their manager. He loves how they compete.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, in this day and age, when so many teams are relying on that long ball to win games for them, this isn't one of those clubs, really. They're in the bottom third of the league in home runs, so they're going to put the ball in play. They're going to try to manufacture runs. They can run into one every now and then, but that's not the key part of their offense.
Stepping up now, Miguel Rojas. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. 67 degrees our game time temperature.
になってしまいましたね。さあ、ロハス。さあ、現在12試合入れて、連続ヒット中ですね。
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3,
ということで、
go to
初回
And now
は
it'll be
三
the
者凡
Cubs'
退
turn in a
ということで
scoreless
した
ball
ね。
game. Wei-In Chen gets the call for game 1 of the series.
マーリンズはチ
Harold,
ェ
what
ン
you
ですね、
got?
先発。
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
In now is John Jay. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Well, Matt, we're really looking at a club that's been struggling. They're coming off a losing record on the homestand, and this is the first game on the road. We're really going to see what this team's made of starting on this trip.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
満員ですね。
Hit in the air out to left. Ozuna is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
まずは
And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
At the plate, Javier Baez. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home
あまり
crowd,
調子が
oddly
良く
enough.
なさそうな感じですね。成績見るとね。
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Yeah, James Kingsley, solid umpire, and pretty universally appreciated around the game. Basically, he's not a guy you're ever dreading to see behind the plate.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. 3-0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
3-1, here it is. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Ready now with the payoff pitch.
Ooh.
And another foul ball. Softly hit out to short.
OK。
On to first, and there were 2
ナイスプレー
down.
ですね。
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's Chris Bryant now, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in
3番
this
ブライア
one.
ント。ホームで3割、6分6厘とかなりの数字を
Chen's got his target. First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go. Umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So Anthony Rizzo will have a chance to bat this inning following the base hit.
So the first 2 batters of the inning go out, and then the 3-hitter gets a base hit here, bringing up the middle of the order. This guy's got power. It
プレー
could
ト
be
に当た
2-0
って
before
跳
the
ね上がっ
blank.
たのかな。 まあ今年はしょうがないですね。
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the
さあ
National
そし
League
て4
batting
番のリッ
race.
ツォ。
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
さあリッツォは第2位、5位ですね。打率ナショナルリーグ第5位、かなり要注意で
The 0-1 pitch.
いきましょう。
Chopped weakly up the first base line. That's a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Cubs strand one. We are still scoreless.
さあ、ヒット1本打たれましたが無失点ですね。
Striding in, Giancarlo Stanton. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club.
さあスタントンから。
Now the first pitch here from Lester. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a
さあ
ball.
ま
That's
ずね、ちょっ
1-0.
とヒットが1本欲しいところですね。
The pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone into the bleachers.
スタントンの先制ホームランですね。
A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, number 14 on the season, as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
14号。
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as
真ん
soon
中
as
高
it
めです
leaves your
ね。
hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make
レ
him
フ
pay
トス
for
タ
it.
ンドの中段まで行きましたね。
So digging
これ
in
で
now,
先制。
Justin Bour, hitting a little over 250 coming
そ
into
して5
action
番
in
の
this one.
ボア。
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is
ま
one
だ
he's
ちょっ
going
と
to have to
場
start
内
locating
ざわ
a
つい
lot
て
better.
いますね。
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look
なかな
way
かこ
behind.
の
And then
スト
that's a
ッピン
pretty
グカ
good
ーブですか
example of why
ね。
he's such a great pitcher.
でかいし、
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key
スピ
to
ード
being
もね、か
dominant
な
on the
り
mound.
緩いの
But
で
it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't
難
have
しいです
outstanding
ね。
control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. High fly ball out to
セ
straightaway
ン
center.
ターフライか
Jay
な。
is in his tracks now, and he puts it away for the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. And I'm looking at John Jay. You know, John Jay doesn't run real well, but you would not know it. He gets such great jumps on balls that he's places he should not be. You think the ball's going to land, and then you see John Jay sitting there waiting for it.
2016年のゴールドグローブ賞ということで、
Martin Prado now. One run in and one gone so far at this inning.
やっぱりレベルが高いですね。さすがチャンピオンズ。
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
カットですね。
0-2 now from Lester. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Contreras goes to get it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
一番のちょっと難しいところですね。
Ramon Cabrera steps in now. His past history against John Lester, he's 0 for 9. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
同じ感じですかね。外フォーシーム。
Ready on 1 and 2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Contreras
ここも三振。
has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Marlins are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Miami.
1点リードと。
Stepping in,
さあ
Kyle
3回。
Schwarber. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here.
さあシュワーバーからですね。
Line towards center field. Underneath it is
いい
Ichiro.
センター、イチ
All
ロー
right,
です
time for
ね。
majestic defensive alignment for the Marlins. And in the outfield, Marcell Ozuna. Now, he didn't profile as a guy you put in center field. You look at his body type and go, he can't run, and then he does. He runs everything down. But I also like the fact you can put him anywhere out there because his arm plays. He can throw the ball from any position with all the top guys.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. First pitch coming, here it is. Lays off 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. And the changeup is way low that time.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Lifted in the air out to center field.
ほぼ定位置。
And the catch made out there by Ichiro, and that's out number 2.
Batting 7th, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Digging in, Wilson Contreras. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
さあまずは空振り。
And a slow curveball in there for strike 2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over.
三者凡退で
Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. And that'll bring up Jeffrey Perez. He'll match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just misses for ball one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats, strike one. 1-1 on its way from Lester. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central.
現在カブスは、2位なんですね。
Into the box now, Wei-Yin Chen, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, there's a nice soft line drive from the pitcher. Kind of what you expect, right? Not really good hitter, but he puts the ball in play. Nice job.
Suzuki.
ワンアウトでランナーが、一塁と。
Here's Ichiro now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game.
なんとかね、追加点を取りたいところですね。
Here it comes, 1-0. Swung on and missed, 1-1. Now the 1-1 home to Ichiro. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Runners on first with one down. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's called strike 2-2 now.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed the guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he squares up on this one deep to straightaway right. And that's going to wind up looking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Two, here it is. And this one's in the dirt.
さあこれで、3ボール2ストライクフルカウントですね。
Payoff pitch coming from Lester.
Yeah.
Fastball, strike 3 calls as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
あー、手が出なかった。
Riding in once again, Miguel Rojas. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
あー、今のは出なかったか。
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Hayward is there. And that ends the inning. Marlins lead 1, but they're up 1-0. Digging in, John Lester. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Sean Lester.
さあ3回は、8番ピッチャーからですね。カブスはピッチャーが8番に入ってるんですね。まあたまにね、ありますけどね、8番ピッチャーで9番が、野手というのはね。
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Swing and a miss as he starts the third, the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
まずワンアウトですね。
Here's Jason Hayward now. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Hit to third. Up with it now is Prado. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Sean Shea.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Jay. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Chen's ready. First pitch on the way. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's a little faster coming off those breaking pitches.
He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the third frame will continue.
Shortstop, Javier Baez.
さあランナー J が出ましたね。
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Just keeping him close. Here's Javier Baez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Set to deliver the 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
しっかりとねここを、抑えていきましょう。
Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Slips into the bleachers and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 3rd home run for him on the year, and the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
Yeah, ここで逆転ツーランか。いやー強いな、やっぱりチャンピオンズチームですからね。いやー逃さずライナーで飛んできましたね。いやーここで逆転。
Into the box now, Chris Bryant. As he will look at a curveball right on the black apparently at strike one. A base hit in his first trip.
さあもうここでしっかりと切りましょうこの回。
The wind up and the 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
On the ground, softly towards second. to his right, Perez.
よしよし
Throw
よ
on
し
the
よしよ
first
し。
gets him, and the side is
スリーアウト。
retired. Two for the Cubs in the inning
さあ、
on
しか
the
しこれ
strength
一
of this
発。
two-run home run. Three complete from Wrigley Field.
いや
It's
ー、
now
すげえ打
2-1
球だったな。
Chicago. Ready for another chance? Marcell Ozuna. He's
さあ、こ
0
っちは
for
3
1
番
thus
からです
far.
ね。さあ、4回に入りますね。
Now the first pitch here from Lester. And here's a fastball called for strike one. This is
お、い
lifted
いん
out
じゃな
to
いの？これ
left.
もいったんじゃない？ダメか。
Has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number one.
いや、打った感じは良かったんだけどな。あそこちょっとね、
So one gun
下が
in
っ
the
てんだよ
inning
ね。
now, and here's the right fielder,
スタンド
Giancarlo
が、フェンスが。
Stanton.
ちょっと遠いんだよね。その、左中間に比べると、レフトのあそ
First
この
pitch of the
ね、
at bat.
後ろ側は。
And that misses for ball one. Lester ready, the 1-0. That's
よーし。
inside. 2-0.
This guy's feeling good about his game. He's already homered, and now he's sitting there in a 2-0 count. I guarantee he's thinking I'm gonna launch another.
This is
3番は
line to
もう
left.
2打
That
席目
gets
は
down, and he's got himself a base
レ
hit.
フト方向ですね。これはダブルでしょ
And he'll
Okay.
pull in there with a one-out double. The
う。さあ、今日スタ
baseball's
ン
game
ト
of
2打
streaks
数
and
2
runs,
安打。
and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't
アウ
wait
ト
to
コー
get
ス
in
で
the
した
batter's
ね。
box. Definitely the case in
レ
this
フト線
game.
の方
That's
へ。
his second base knock.
ツーベー
This
ス。
one for extra bases.
That's
さあ、
now
ワ
two
ンアウ
hits
ト
so
2
far
塁
for
で
him in this one.
ボア。
In now, Justin Bour, as Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now Lester's 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game.
さあ、同点にね、なるべく早いうちに追いつきたいですけど。よしよしよし、抜けた
And
抜けた。
that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
いやー、ストップか。
And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Great recognition. He's
まあちょっとね、
looking
ス
for
タ
a
ート
ball up, that
遅れ
breaking
たんで
ball
ね。
hard, and he stayed with it. When they're up high, let it
でも
fly.
ボア
When
が
they
つなぎ
start
ま
out
した。
low, you gotta let it go.
さあ、ワンアウト、2塁3塁。プラドは敬遠ですね。キャッチャー立ち上がって。
And there's ball 4 now, so the
メ
bases
ジ
are
ャーは、
loaded here on the
敬遠
intentional
を、
walk, and the
宣
force at
言
the
したら、
plate is in order.
1球投げるだけで、敬遠ということに、今シーズンからね、なってますんで、
So striding in,
敬遠で出
Ramon
ました。
Cabrera,
さあ、
as
ワ
he's
ンア
got
ウ
a
ト
chance
満
to
塁
tie
で、
this ball game up with that
カブレラ。
equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
さあ、なんとかね、このチャンス、1点でも2点でも取りたいですね。
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now
Squeeze
a
it.
bunt attempt here.
うまい、よしよし
So
よしよ
they
しよし
get
よし
the
よし
out
よ
at
し。
first, but the run will score on the
オッ
suicide
ケ
squeeze.
ー。スクイ
And
ー
in
ズ
the
決め
days
ま
of
したね、うま
3-run
く。
homers and 9-8 ball games, you don't see the suicide squeeze executed much anymore, but this right here is a textbook example of getting that bunt down and getting the RBI. さあ、これで2対2の同点。さあ、なおも
ツーアウトですが二塁三塁。
And that'll bring up Jeffrey
これ
Perez.
ルーキーのペレスですね。まだこのノーヒットなんだよな。早くこのルーキーに1本ヒットが出てくれるといいんだけど。
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. One on its way from Lester. Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Marlins forced to settle for one. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 2-2. Back here with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning.
さあ4回の、裏ですね。さあ同点に追いつきまして、4番のディッツォか。さあこの回ね、しっかりと、抑えていきたいですね。同点になったばかりですからね。
Very high, 2-1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
Oh,
And a rather easy first out.
The batter, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Digging in to try it again. Kyle Schwarber comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
さあまずはね、リッツを抑えてワンアウト。
Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 3-1.
Well, he doesn't have any walks, so he's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
わずかに外れてますね。
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch. That one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
さあ6番ゾブリスト。足のね速いランナーじゃないので、走っては来ないと思うんですけども。
In the dirt here. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. the 1-1 delivery. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
惜しいな。
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1.
お、
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag.
盗塁はね、
And the
多
runner
分ない
back
と思うん
easily.
で、エンドランですね、かけるとしたら。
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Hey, not a bad time right here to
惜し
put
い
that
な。で
runner
も
in
手を
motion.
出してこないんだよね、
3-2
ああいうとこ
count.
に
You
投
send the
げ
runner,
込ん
and
で
if
も。
it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
そこはやっぱね、チャンピオンズチーム
He's set. Here's the
なんでしょう
3-2.
かね。
Here's a little chopper up the middle.
これ1個で
Knee
す。
high. He
リアハン
barehands
ド
it.
で
It's there, and
わ
he's
ざと
out.
There's just something about a barehanded play that gets you out of your seat. The way the fielder glides to the ball, grabs it with an open hand, and often begins his throw without even looking at the base. Whoo-wee, these players make it look so easy, you forget how hard it really is.
さあ、ツーアウトランナー2塁ですね。
Here's the young catcher Wilson
さあ、ここからね、
Contreras. As the first pitch to him
下
is
位打
in
線
there
に
for
入
a
って
called
い
strike
きます
one.
ね。
First time up, he went down looking. And this one's in the dirt. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Hard hit ball to second. Perrin has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
さあ、ランナー出ましたが、し
One
っか
left
り
for
ね
the、Cubs.
抑えま
We'll
した
head to
ね。
the 5th, tied at 2.
さあ、4回終わって2対2の同点です。
Striding into the box, Wei-Yin Chen. He's in to get things going here in
さあ、
inning number
5回は
5.
ピッチャーのチェンからですね。さあ、先ほどはライト前にポテンヒット
Into
を打っ
the
てますんで
windup
ね。
and the pitch. Swing and a miss just
さあ、
behind
こ
a
の打席
lively
も
fastball.
期待を
He might have
し
been
ましょう。
setting him up with that high fastball.
さあ、もう
Change his
ね、
eye level.
細
Now
空
he's got him
は
set
真っ
up.
暗
Maybe
で
he'll
す
go
ね。
down the zone.
しかも
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close.
あれですね、あんまりなんか街の明かりとかないんですね、この辺。ないのか、それともそこまで、いやでも奥の方にね、一応なんかビルのね、明かりみた
Ready
いな
with
の
the
見えるん
1-1 pitch.
で、本当に多分この周り
Swing
に
and
何
a
にも
miss,
な
and it's a ball and 2
ない
strikes
んで
here.
しょう
He
ね。
hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Jay has a read on it. 1 out.
ああ、今日チェンちょっと当たってるかもしれない、バットの方も。
Now batting, center fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
Here's Ichiro now.
さあ、
Third
そして、
trip to the plate for him here tonight.
1番
0
に
for
戻
2 at
ってき
this
て、
point.
1号。さあ、今日はまだね、ノーヒ
Here
ッ
comes
ト
the
です
first
ね。
pitch. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low apparently.
ツーボール。
Pulled toward right center
打ち打
field.
ったんだけど、
Jay
こ
giving
れは
chase.
センターフライ
Two
か
down.
な。さあ、3打席ノーヒッ
Now
ト。
batting, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Rojas. He
さあ、
comes in
ロ
0
ハス
for
も
2
今日は
thus
ノー
far.
ヒットですね。12試合連続ヒット中ですが、
Ready to
今日は
deliver.
出
Here's
る
the
か。
first pitch.
出ま
Line
したね。
drive to center field.
さあ、こ
It
れ
is
で
Jay, but this
13
ball's
試
in
合
front of
連
him
続ヒ
for a
ット。
base hit. So the 2-out hit keeps things alive for Marcelo Zuna.
Well,
Ah,
he's
絶好
definitely
調
got
が続いてま
everybody's
すね。
attention. That base hit right there extends his streak
さあ、
to
13試合目。
13 games. That's almost 2 weeks
今日も
of
1
being
本
in
出
the
ました。
headlines and swinging the bat pretty good.
さあ、ツーアウトランナー1塁で 3番大綱。
Here's Marcelo Zuna as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ball 2 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
The 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The 3-1 coming from Lester. Grounded back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
大綱も続きましたね。
He found himself a great hitter's count. Pitcher tried to trick him with a changeup, and he still got a base hit. I think he was looking for that changeup.
さあ、そして4番スタントン。今日はね、2打数の2安打と当たってますからね。
2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got to battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a 3rd strike.
Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2.
That's a big spot, man. You know, I like how he's pitching, though. Get him 0-2, you waste 1, and now you got to expand the zone still and see if he'll stay aggressive and chase a pitch.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward on the run, and the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Digging in for his second at-bat, John Lester. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
8番ピッチャーの、レスターからですね。
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
さあまず同点の
Takes a
まま。
knee-high fastball.
まあね、下位打線から始まるんで、しっかりと、抑えていきたいですね。
There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
This ball will be chopped foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hard hit to first, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Well, that ball almost undressed him, diving to try to make an effort to catch it. But man, that ball's hit good.
Center fielder
さあワンアウトランナー一塁。ここでトップに戻りますね。
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll dive back in. In now is John Jay. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
ボールが
A hit and 2 at bats for him at this
ね、
point
今
in
日
the
判
ballgame.
定がガバガバだな。
Here's the 1-0. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Runner goes for second. Prado camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier.
エンドランでしたか。
Here's Javier Baez.
さあ、ツーアウトランナー一塁に変わって、先ほど逆転ホームランを打たれてますね。さあ、ここをしっかりと抑えましょう。
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Ichiro.
一郎
Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cubs strand 1 through 5, all even at 2-2. Digging in and looking for more, Justin Bohr. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
5番のボアから。
First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Zobrist has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for the Marlins, third baseman, Martin Prado.
Martin Prado now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
さあ、6番プラド。さあ、レスター73球ですね、ここまで。
Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Jay has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Marlins, catcher, Ramon Cabrera.
Striding in once again, Ramon Cabrera, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
さあ、先ほどはスクイズ決めてま
Into
す
the
んで、
windup and the pitch.
ここ
Fooled him a
ラ
bit
ンナ
as
ーい
this
ない
is
で
hit
すが、
high in the air towards right center and shallow. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 4 pitches, all it takes to do in the Marlins. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Ready for another shot now. Chris Bryant. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Chris Bryant.
さあ、6回の裏。
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
頑張ってください。
ありがとうございます。
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. He retired 1 away.
さあワンアウト3塁。
Left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Digging in to try it again, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 for
さあ
him
そ
here
し
in
て
this
シュワ
one.
バー。ここはまあ内野は前進ですかね。
From the belt, kicks and deals. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
The 0-1 on its way. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. 1 out and a runner on third. And he strikes out. And oh boy, all he needed was a fly ball somewhere to give him the lead, but instead there are 2 gone now.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
さあこれ2アウトですね。
Into the box, Ben Zobrist. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point.
さあ今日ノーヒットゾブリスト。
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
Right
Fly
ball.
ball out to straightaway right. Stanton has a read
OK
on it.
よ
And
しよし
that's
よ
the
しよし
third
よ
out.
く抑えた。
1 left for the Cubs. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2.
さあ終
Welcome
盤
back here to the
7回です
historic
ね。
friendly confines of Wrigley Field. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do,
さあ
let's
非
have
常
a
に
look
い
at
い
our
試合に
game
なって
summary
ます
through the
ね。
first 6.
さあなんとかね
Stepping
1
in
点
and
取り
ready
た
for
い。
another shot, Yepri
Perez から。
Perez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining,
こ
but
こ
this
は
one's
代打
been
かな。
flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way
代
in
打
these
エ
late
チェ
innings.
バリアでいきま
A
しょ
couple
う。
of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Adeiny Echeverria is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
まずランナーを出す。
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Enters play here at 279. No home runs as of yet, and 5 driven in.
あとまあブルペンもスタンバイしておきましょう。
Swing,
Oh, nice
line
lefting.
drive. That's going to be troubled.
抜けていった。
Around first, digging
セ
for
カン
2.
ドまで行きますね。よ
And
し
your
よしよし
go-ahead
よし
run
オッ
is
ケ
in
ー。
at second base here with a leadoff double.
ナイスバッティング。
Number 54, weigh in Chad.
さあエチェバリアが左中間を破っていくツーベース。
There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Justin Grimm is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Addison Russell is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here.
Number 27, Addison Russell.
まあここはそのまま行きましょう。で、まあもちろん、まあ送りバントでチェーンがそのまま行きます。
Stepping in now, Wei-In Chen. Now a bunt attempt here. Bryant is there.
Nice
and you
bunt.
can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Go ahead run to third there after the bunt. Sacrifices are everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs. But they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
Ready for another chance? Ichiro Suzuki. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Well, this is one of those situations. You don't want him to put a ball in the air. You got to pitch the strikeout right here and get you out of this inning.
なんとか三塁ランナーをホームに迎え入れてほしい。セカンドショートはね下がってますので、セカンドゴロショートゴロでいいんですが、ライト前ヒット。素晴らしい。これで勝ち越しましたね。きっちりライト前に持ってきました一郎。そして一郎スタートする。盗塁成功。打って走って素晴らしい。
That's a little risky, but hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
さあもう1点入るとかなりでかいですね。
1-0 pitch on the way. Right over the middle, knee high. For Ichiro,
さあ一郎は今シーズン6個目盗塁成功です。
Set. Here comes the 1-1 and a neck high fastball that time.
Runner
at second here with one man out. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Another 2-2 offering. And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Up next for the Marlins, left fielder.
Here's Marcelo Zuna trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base.
クリーンアップ。まずはオズナ。
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch in the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball one. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
いやー、このカーブか。あー、スライダーカーブ。
Ready with the 1-2.
右バッターちょっと難しいですね。外にね、逃げていく球が2つありますからね。
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch.
いやー、高め三振。
Swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man
1
left.
点ね、
Get out
一
the
度の
microphone.
勝ち越しタイムリーで
Stretch time here at
3対
Wrigley.
2と
It's the Marlins
なってます
3
ね。
and the Cubs 2. Danny Echeverria will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second
しか
here.
しホームを踏みました。そのままセカンドで。
Stepping up now, Wilson Contreras. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the
7
7th.
回ですね。
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Looks like he's got a good
さあ、
feel
勝ち
for
越しても
that
らったんで
two-seam
ね。まあ、
fastball
この
this
回まで
far
ですか
into
ら、
the
チェン
game.
は
He's used
投げ
it
てもね。
really effectively tonight.
さあ、7回まではしっかりと抑えて、8回、9回で、セットアッパー、クローザーにつなげていきたいですね。
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
First pitch of the at-bat. Addison Russell is at the plate as he takes a cold strike
さあ、ラ
one.
ッセル。
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88, and at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
球数で来てますね。まあでも
Swing
ね、
and a
チーム
liner,
は
but
100球ぐらいはね、普通に日本でも投げてたからまあ大丈夫だと思うん
Wind
です
up
よ
and the
ね。
0-2 pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is fouled.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. It's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a
フェン
ball.
スにね、スタンドフェンスに当たったらファウル、当たんなかったらフェアですからね。まあそこはねちょっと分かりやすいですけども。
And he struck him
ナイス
out
ボー
as
ル、2者
well.
連
So
続
the
三
bottom
振。
of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
さあツーアウト。
Jason Hayward is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Shen's got his target. Here it is on 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
1-2, here it comes. Fastball, whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I can tell.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Digging in once again, John Jay is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Ready with his 100th pitch of the ball game. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Swing and a liner. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. It's the Marlins 3 and the Cubs 2. Carl Edwards Jr. has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
29試合目。3番手として出てきましたね。さあ、そして4番スタントンから今日は3打数の、2安打とホームランにツーベースと当たってますからね。さあ8回です。
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
A little bouncer that winds up foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
Now here's the pitch.
Oh, shush.
That's probably not what he wants to do.
ふんわりと来るんだね。ないからね。
He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
ゆったりとしたフォームから。
Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
さあ今日の両チーム先発ピッチャーの成績ですね。チェンは、7三振でしたが今日はヒットも5本で失点2といいピッチングでしたね。
So digging in now, Justin Bohr. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that type with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt him.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Martin Prado.
Martin Prado now 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Shot toward right center. That gets down and the inning continues.
Well, that one right there, he let the ball travel, it got back in on him, but it didn't beat him. He's strong enough to shoot it the other way.
しかもね、インステップできますから、角度もね、ついていくんですね。さあ、そしてカブレラ。
Ramon Cabrera steps in now. Curveball bounces and this one gets away. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward has a read on it, and that ends the inning. One left for Miami, and it remains a 3-2 ball game.
裏ですね。234とかなりきついところから始まりますね。さあ行きましょう。8回はバラック。
Kyle Bearclaw is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 46, Kyle Bearclaw.
Here's Javier Baez. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the eighth.
Javier Baez.
守備も変えるか。いいバックのまで来るんだよね。まあ、大津はちょっと休憩。
Matt Dendecker is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Left field, number 50, Matt Dendecker.
で、あと、まあ、ポアもちょっと休憩。
Derek Dietrich is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman.
さあ、しっかりと抑えていきましょう。で、まあ、ラモスをスタンバイしてお
Now
きます。
action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Chopped weakly to the
嫌
left.
なところ来たな、また。ナイ
And
ス。
a
オッ
good throw gets him one gone.
ケーオッケー、ワンアウト、ワンアウト。
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman, Chris Ryan.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 2 for 3
Bryant
with a
今日
double
2
on
安
his
打なんだ
line so
ね。
far. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
0-1, here's the pitch.
ナイス。
Way in front of that fastball.
Boy, he's really mixing them up nice. Slider away and then comes back with a two-seamer in. Those balls are moving in opposite directions, and you're giving the hitter opposite things to look for.
And now a
Nice,
slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
First baseman, number 44.
Striding into the box, Anthony Rizzo.
さあ、4番
No
のリ
hits
ッ
in
ツは
3
今日ノー
tries
ヒ
so
ット。
far. He's struck out
し
once.
かしね、ここはね、抑えてますからね。
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. 2-0 now.
Hey, pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Here he comes on 2-0. Outside,
Oh,
3-0 now.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here. I'm telling you what, 3-0, I trust him so much, I'm giving him the green light.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Tough slider down low for a strike.
さあ、それでまあちょっと無理にストライクを取りに行かずにね、ちょっと慎重に攻めてやっぱり行きたい
2 out,
な。
nobody on. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2, and here's a ball hit in the air.
スター
Stanton on the
ト。
run, and the inning is over.
ライトフライで
So
スリ
they
ーアウト。
breeze through this half of the inning.
さあ、8回
Ninth
も
inning
きっ
coming
ちりと
up.
バック
It's the
が
Marlins 3
抑
and
え
the
ました
Cubs
ね。
2.
さあ、1点リードのまま最終回9回です。
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Adani Echeverria. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth.
次はラモス。
Into the windup and the pitch. Line toward center field. in is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Well, they came in this half inning hoping they could add some insurance to their lead. Nothing better than getting that first guy on to get things going.
じゃあまあイエリッチ
Christian Yelich will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 21, Christian Yelich.
さあイエリッチが繋いでくれるといいんですけどね。
Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Hayward. Gone!
イエリッチ大脱ツーランホームラン。
A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
第8号ですね。さあこれで2点追加。3点差となりましたね。
That's how important they are. They're up 3 now and only need 3 more outs to end this one. See if they can close the deal.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
じゃあ選手交代ですね。
Koji Uehara will come on to take over on the mound now, and he'll hit in the third spot in the lineup as a part of the double switch. Tommy LaStella is into the ball game as well as a part of that aforementioned double switch. He'll take over in the number 6 spot in the lineup.
好カードですよ。さあ上原対イチロー。
Here's
これ
Ichiro
が
now.
楽しい。
Center fielder,
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Oh and 1, here it comes. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. On the move is Jay. 1
こ
away.
こはセンターフライでした。上原の勝ちでしたか。
shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
いやー絶対これね、
Stepping up to the
ブログ
plate,
に書いてる
Miguel
のが全部
Rojas.
上
He'll
原。
look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
おー
And this is fouled back and out of play. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
Well, that was an impressive swing. A fastball, he's able to hit a foul ball home run with it, but he got out in front of it a little bit too much. Timing just a tad off.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Baez ranging to his right. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt Dendecker.
Now at the plate, Matt Dendecker. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Weak chopper
あー
up the
ボテ
line.
ボテフェア。
Throw to first in plenty of time,
キャ
and
ッ
the
チャ
side
ーの
is
レス
retired.
リアと。さあしかし
But
イエリ
2 in
ッ
the
チの
inning for the
代
Marlins
打ホーム
thanks
ラン。
to the 2-run home run.
さあ2点
Last
追加
chance
して
coming up here
3
for
点
the
差で
Cubs. It's
最
now
終回ですね。
5-2 Miami.
いや非常にいいダメをしてさあ3点差なんでもちろん
Comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th
Number
inning.
44, AJ Ramos.
クローザー、ジェーン・ラモスいきましょう。さあここまで18セーブしてますからね。
Ready now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll be the first to greet the closer, AJ Ramos.
Left fielder,
さあ行きましょう。あと3人。
Cold strike on the inside corner.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And now a pitch on the way. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit hard on the ground to second. Echeverria has it. One away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among the league leaders in that department.
今日これ決めると19セーブで単独トップになれるかな。
Now in the box, Tommy LaStella. And he
18
comes
セ
in
ーブ
as a
だけど
player to
4
watch
人
out
並んで
for,
るという
hitting
ね。
well over 300 on the season.
セーブ数拮抗してますね。
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Right back at him and off his glove. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
ちょっと
Here's the young catcher Wilson Contreras.
内野安打ですね。
Over 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
ワンアウトランナー一塁と。
First pitch on its way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Oh, and 1, here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? You look at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
As a look, now the pitch. Down the third base line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
サード来るけど。
The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw.
よしよしよしよしよし。
Up next for the Cubs, second baseman, Addison Russell.
Into the box now, Addison Russell. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth.
さあ、あと1人。
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses ball 1.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that misses 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so the Cubs are down to their final strike here. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Here's Jason Hayward now. And Dan, what's the plan of
さあ、
attack
中
here
に
for
溜
the
ま
guy
って
on
し
the
まっ
mound?
たが、まあ多分ね、大丈夫でしょう。ラモスなら、さあしっかりとここを抑えましょう。
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
2 down, runners at first and second. And this ball swung out and hit to center field, and this should do it.
OK。
And he will make the catch here to end things. And the Marlins have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball
さあ、
game is
昨年のね、
over.
チャンピオンのチームに5対2で勝利ですね。
Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
5-2 the final score tonight. Wei-Yin Chen earns win number 4 on the season. AJ Ramos records the save, his 19th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching
さあ、という
MLB
本
The
日は
Show.
5対2ということで勝利いたしました。チェンが4勝目で、ラモスがリーグトップの19セーブということでね、5対2でした。はい、ということでね、ここまでご視聴ありがとうございました。よかったらですね、チャンネル登録や、コメントなどしていってみてください。それではまたね、お会いいたしましょう。さよなら。
For the Cubs, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Wei-Yin Chen. His record is now 4-3. The loss goes to John Lester. He falls to 3-5. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. A reminder that extra southbound CTA Red Line trains will be available at the Addison Street station 1 block east of Wrigley Field. Northbound passengers are asked to board at the Sheridan station. Post-game bus service will also be available on the 8 Halstead, 22 Clark, 152 Addison, and the 154 Wrigley Field Express routes.